Hello, this is Starr. Welcome to my Ozark Odyssey. This is Thursday evening, about 7, April 12, 2018. And normally we'd be at our meeting, but we have circuit assembly this weekend. So I'm outside. Look at our feeders. They're back up, and today we had the first hummingbird back. They're a little late this year because it was cold. And it's a little tiny local kind that usually stays around here. It's a little ruby throat. And it might even be a baby, I don't know. Look pretty small. But we were outside today. It was kind of windy, which is why I haven't done any video. Didn't want that wind blowing in the microphone, and I hope it's not now. But we finally got some springtime weather. I'm worried that it might just hopscotch right on over into summer weather. Used to happen to us in Texas when we'd have a really late spring. We'd end up not having any spring at all. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But everything's happy and blooming. We had guests who had never been here to see the place. We had a full house about 9 or 10 days ago, and it was cold and it wasn't green yet. So of course everything's showing off now. It's the Michigan J. Frog syndrome. If all of you like old cartoons, the one that would never sing unless nobody was looking, drove people crazy. And we've got lots of birds, but unfortunately we also have lots of hornets right now. And they're no fun. So I've already been stung for the first time today for this season. Got stung a bunch of times last year. They're aggressive. I'm not one of these people who freaks out about bees because I've been stung so many times, but they're no fun. Thank you to our new subscribers. And we are gearing up for lots of how-to videos. Anybody who's interested in learning how to spin or weave, or you're just curious about that stuff. Also, if you're someone who's been forced to live in the suburbs for a long time and you wanted to do something like keep chickens or move to the country, that's kind of us. We've always wanted to do this. And oh look, dogwoods. I didn't see those earlier. So we've been here in the Ozarks for over 2 years. This is our third spring, and we love it. Yesterday, right over here by this ugly liquid propane tank, on this little stump, I saw a native Ozark bird. It was a woodpecker, but it wasn't a red-headed woodpecker. It was the red-crested, and it had a completely different pattern. Big color blocks like in the 60s, the very modern. Mondrian, I think is who it was, French designer, who brought in large color block, like with black, red, maybe some primaries. So of course, that's what I've got on the loom right now. It was really inspiring. So my little scarf loom has a series of 3 new scarves on it based on Ozark flora and fauna that are mostly red. And then on the big loom, we are doing some 3-dimensional weaving. It's all stuff I already know how to do, but I'm combining it in one thing. And I've seen some people post some stuff from around the world. One lady was Russian and the other in South America that kind of came up with the same idea. We call that unventing something, where we all kind of invented at the same time. We're influenced by each other around the world, like crocheters and knitters and stuff. So it's not like any one person has the right to say they invented something, unless, you know, they totally did. But if it's some ideas that just kind of seem to come together with several people, and that's kind of how this was. It's just like the tapestry I designed last year, with my view in the distance and then really big 3D needle felted tiger lilies coming out the front. And I'm going to do more of that idea featuring the trees here. And they're going to be bigger, and they're going to be all natural fibers that I spun and dyed and felted and or had hand woven. So I'm super excited about that. The hubs likes the idea too. So this was just a try to be a very slow, steady pan. One of my chicken videos I recently uploaded looked really shaky. I apologize for letting that one slip through. Should have just trashed it. But Lindsay looks so cute, and Little Joy had just laid an egg, but I do apologize. I've got intentional tremor, and I don't always notice it until I look at one of my videos on the big TV. So like I said, I'm getting a real camera, and we're going to be using more steady cam techniques with tripod and things like that, so that we don't have the wobbly syndrome. But anyway, let's celebrate. Our new hummingbirds are back. That'll be my next series of scarves, will be Ozark hummingbirds, ruby-throated, and then there's some other kinds that have just amazing jewel tones with iridescent stuff going on. I'll probably throw some beads in there. So a little bit of super soft metallic. So welcome those of you who are new. We just call this our Ozark Odyssey. With the house we call the Chalet Malay. It's just a little log home, simple place, and we love it. So 3 of us live here very happily. Great community in every way. So this is Eve Starr Malay signing off for the night, leaving you a hawk right up there, letting its updrafts do the work. See y'all soon.